After word broke out that Dr. Doom would be showing up at the United Nations, shit went south as mobs of angry protesters gathered to show their discontent. Captain America notices that Nick Fury is stiff, which he explains is normal given the circumstances. Despite being right, Fury strongly disapproves of what they are about to do, and Hawkeye and Iron Man agree. Captain America explains that he, too, dislikes the assignment, but everyone has the right to speak up for his country, even despicable characters like Dr. Doom. The Avengers walk in on Doom playing chess by himself, which Captain America thinks is depressing, having found no one to play with, but Doom claims he couldn't find anyone his equal. Captain America asks Doom why he suddenly asked them to be his bodyguards as the Latverian dignitary when he never needed one. Doom reveals that the Cabal has put a price on his head, having rejected their invitation to join them multiple times. It seems that Skull has taken his rejection as an act of war, declaring him their #1 threat. When Hawkeye and Iron Man make fun of him, Doom furiously gets up from his chair and explains his displeasure at their insults. When he walks up to Iron Man, Hulk pulls Doom aside, claiming that he could try him if he has a problem with Iron Man's diplomacy. Captain America stops Hulk and asks him to stand down, explaining that Doom is currently protected by diplomatic immunity. Unless he does something wrong, they can't touch him, or they're breaking the law. Hulk hesitantly releases him when Iron Man wonders if Doom carrying enough firepower to level the eastern seaboard counts as doing something wrong. That said, Doom willingly surrenders his weapons and claims that if his country is to thrive, the world must join him against the threat of the Cabal. He explains that now he is defenseless. It is an invitation for his enemies to strike, and thus relies solely on the Avengers for protection. The place is packed with angry protesters when they get to the UN, and the Avengers struggle to keep them at bay. The people then turn their hostilities on the Avengers, who despise them for protecting a dictator like Doom. Hawkeye suggests stepping aside, but Captain America claims that if they don't protect everyone's free speech, it could be troublesome in the future. While Hulk, Falcon, and Hawkeye man the inside, Thor and Iron Man patrol the skies outside for untoward threats. Despite their efforts, Doom claims that if the Avengers had been competent enough, they would have stopped the Cabal by now. Captain America then asks him why he asks for their help if he feels strongly against the Avengers. Doom clarifies that he didn't ask for the Avengers, but specifically for Captain America's help. Later, Doom comes up on stage as the UN's guest speaker. When a device comes out of his body, Captain America reminds him that he isn't supposed to have weapons on him. Doom explains that it's only a universal translator, as he wouldn't let any mere interpreter mangle his words. As he talks about a great threat, the building starts to shake, and the ceiling caves in, with Iron Man and Thor falling from the roof. Later, Hyperion flies in, claiming that Doom is guilty of treason against the Cabal. Captain America argues that Doom is under the protection of the Avengers, and Hyperion then attacks him instead. Hyperion uses his heat vision, which Captain America deflects with his shield. Hyperion gives him one more chance to side with the Cabal, but Doom refuses. Doom claims that although Hyperion may have super strength and super speed, he also has an enormous weakness: super hearing. That said, Doom attacks him with a voice modulator, to which he suffers aggravating pain that briefly turns him deaf. Captain America asks him to stand down, but when Hyperion doesn't understand him, Thor recovers and throws Mjolnir at him while Hulk pulls him down. Iron Man returns to the fight and urges Captain America to take Doom to safety. As they flee from the scene, Doom grows displeased with being manhandled by Captain America. When they are going to settle their argument with a good old-fashioned brawl, MODOK shows up and reports back to Skull. Captain America blocks MODOK's attacks with his shield, But Doom claims he doesn't run in fear, so he grabs a live wire and attacks MODOK with it. MODOK blasts him away with a charged attack, but when he tries to finish Doom off, Captain America fends him off. As MODOK keeps hammering at Captain America's shield, Hulk emerges from the wall and pulls MODOK to him. While Hulk and MODOK exchange punches, Captain America helps an injured Doom when Hyperion arrives to finish them off. When Hyperion attacks them with his heat vision, Captain America charges at him with his shield to momentarily blind him and uses a smoke grenade as cover for their escape. Captain America reports back to Fury and asks him to have the team defend while he and Doom run for the Avengers Tower, explaining that Doom needs medical treatment. Doom refuses to take refuge at his enemy's lair, worried that Iron Man will soon dismantle his armor if he does. Captain America claims that the Avengers are his only hope, but Doom insists that he would rather die. While they were arguing, Dracula arrives and pushes Doom against the wall. Dracula then turns his attention to Captain America to drink his blood so he can finally become a Daywalker. Captain America tries to fend him off, but the Prince of Darkness is too strong for him. When he is about to bite Captain America, Doom catches him off guard and zaps him with a powerful jolt of electricity, forcing Dracula to retreat. When Dracula returns, Thor attacks him with lightning and then asks Captain America to retreat with Doom. Doom claims Thor is right, but Captain America refuses to leave him behind, especially when he isn't strong enough to fend off his enemies. Doom claims to be disrespected when Captain America thinks that they are equal. He, who has conquered worlds, stolen secrets from Asgard, and unraveled the mystery of time and space. Out of nowhere, Atuma arrives and flushes them underground, where he plans to finish Doom once and for all. Captain America claims they need to get out of the water when Atuma emerges out of nowhere and attacks them. He blocks his attack while pushing Doom aside. Atuma quickly overpowers Captain America and pushes him against a wall. Falcon and Hawkeye arrive just in time to help Captain America and Doom. Falcon wonders where they're headed, as they are far off from the agreed extraction point. Captain America claims he will bring Doom back to the tower, but despite Hawkeye's disapproval, they cover his escape. Captain America and Doom quickly climb back to the surface, but when Atuma chases after them, Hawkeye shoots him with a freezing arrow to stop him in his tracks. Doom was impressed that Captain America swayed the others into helping him, despite their valid apprehensions. Captain America explains that the Avengers simply respected and trusted his decision. Despite that, Captain America is still suspicious of Doom and claims that he is still unsure if his motives are true. Out of nowhere, Skull attacks Captain America from behind and knocks him down. Skull maniacally laughs after discovering that Doom was faking his injuries. Doom claims that his plans to expose the Cabal worked, but Skull refuses to stop and attacks Doom, so he uses Captain America's shield to block his attack. Out of nowhere, the Avengers and Cabal members show up and take the fight to the surface. Hulk charges at MODOK while Hawkeye and Falcon keep Atuma busy. Thor catches up to Dracula while Iron Man and Hyperion bring their fight outside. When Skull tries to attack the injured Captain America, Doom runs up to block his attack, shocking everyone. Seeing Doom take a hit for Captain America, the Avengers were surprised to see their enemy save one of them. Iron Man blasts Skull and claims Doom's armor's battery cells are depleted, and his support systems will cease to function in less than 2 minutes. The Avengers hold the enemies off as Captain America carries an injured Doom back to the tower. Hawkeye reminds him to run fast as he only has limited arrows. When Dracula tries to stop him, Falcon flies him into the sunlight, forcing him to retreat back into the shadows. MODOK tries standing in their way, but Thor smacks him away, clearing the path for Captain America. When Skull himself tries to stop them, Hulk jumps on top of him to restrain him, and Captain America then uses the Hulk as a foothold to reach the tower. Captain America then orders the AI Jarvis to activate the tower's defenses, sending Hyperion flying away. Captain America and Doom safely make it to the tower with its defenses active to keep the Cabal away. Furious, Skull and Hyperion attack the building with their powers, but are ineffective against it. MODOK suggests retreating with the tower, keeping them away, and the Avengers right behind them. Skull admits his defeat and promises to one day get Doom once and for all, to which they teleport back to their headquarters, much to the Avengers rejoicing in their victory. Inside the tower, Captain America asks Jarvis to run a full diagnostic report on Doom, and asks him if he has any idea how to charge Doom's suit. Jarvis explains that it isn't necessary, to which Doom stands up, revealing to have faked his injuries. Captain America claims that Iron Man's scanners couldn't have been wrong, but Doom explains that he simply tricked it with his superior technology. He throws his shield at him, but Doom easily brushes it off and has robotic hands restrain Captain America while he steals their databanks. Doom explains that not everything was a trick, and the Cabal after him was true. He claims he simply used them to get into the secured databanks in the Avengers Tower. He admitted that it was a risky gambit, but it was one that he was willing to risk, given the benefits. He claims that Captain America proved to be his secret weapon in all this, the man known to accomplish miracles with sheer will alone. With it, he also has Iron Man's pre-play algorithms, schematics to countless weapons, access codes to SHIELD computers, and Iron Man's bank accounts. He then claims it was all worth the effort, but as soon as the Avengers stormed in, Doom had already teleported from the tower. Back at the Latverian castle, Doom is excited to check the data he stole, but is surprised to find a live feed of Captain America and the others at the Avengers Tower. Iron Man explains that Captain America wasn't as naive as he thought. When Doom is acting suspiciously, Captain America already guesses what Doom is planning, and he buys time for Iron Man to install a Trojan horse program into their databanks. Doom claims it was risky of him, and could have simply not brought him back to the tower. Captain America explains that Doom was still under diplomatic immunity, which they couldn't recklessly act on. Iron Man claims they now have proof of Doom stealing his property, violating established international laws. With that, his immunity is gone, and as soon as he steps outside his country, he will be arrested, which Captain America claims will be there to carry out should it happen. Just then, the live feed cuts off and immediately turns Doom's power grid offline for weeks, which even Falcon claims is a nasty malware. Thor is pleased that it would greatly inconvenience Doom. Hulk wonders why not just beat him up, but Captain America claims they could not make a move unless Doom revealed himself and his true intentions, or they'd be breaking the law. Hawkeye makes a snide remark about not getting on Captain America's bad side, but Captain America claims he is a good guy and has no bad sides to him. Thank you for watching. What did you think of this recap? And please check out these other videos and make sure to subscribe and tap the bell to be notified about our latest videos. See you next time.